Welcome back, everyone. A condition affecting as many, potentially as 1 in 10 women, is getting a major rebrand. What has long been known as PCOS, or polycystic ovary syndrome, is now being called PMOS, or polyendocrine metabolic ovarian syndrome.
The change comes as experts work to better reflect the condition's wide-ranging impact on hormones, metabolism, fertility, and overall health. Joining us this morning to talk more about this is Dr. Saraswathi Saiprasad. She is an endocrinologist at Baylor Scott & White Health. Doctor, welcome and thanks so much for talking to us today.
Thank you for having me here today.
We want to begin by just having you explain what this condition is and what some of the symptoms that come with it are.
Sure. So the previous terminology was PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome. The new terminology, PMOS, is trying to tell us that this condition could be far more generalized and far more systemic, involving the whole body. I think the new terminology will help identify these patients sooner, so that way they can seek medical attention sooner. Some of the symptoms that women with this condition may experience are menstrual irregularity, infertility issues, maybe weight gain, hair loss, hair thinning, may present with diabetes. So we don't want women to just think that this is how their body is, but to think beyond and see if they have any symptoms which may be PMOS.
Doctor, so many women have struggled and talked about that struggle for years, fighting to try and get a diagnosis or understand what was going on before they got this diagnosis. Why can this condition be so difficult to recognize? What makes it so hard to potentially get a diagnosis? And how might this name change help?
I think because sometimes some of these symptoms may be non-specific, or they may be multifactorial. For example, a woman who may be going through stress due to something else may put down the menstrual irregularity due to stress. Also, sometimes if they are seeing subtle weight gain and they're not adherent to a good lifestyle, they may attribute that to the lifestyle. Also, if a woman is not actively planning to conceive, they may not recognize the infertility component that may be occurring. So I think it is important to look beyond just menstrual irregularity or infertility issues and look at it as a more systemic syndrome with complex hormonal and a metabolic component too.
Doctor, we wanted to ask you about something else. There's also a strong connection between PMOS and insulin resistance. Can you explain that link for us, though, and why that matters?
Well, insulin resistance means that the body is not able to utilize the insulin that we have. Weight gain can happen in this condition, and that may contribute to the insulin resistance. And some of the presentation, that this is where the metabolic component of the condition comes in, and it may present as diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, heart conditions. So I think recognizing that this is a complex hormonal and metabolic issues, and talking to a physician if they have any concerns would be the way to go.
Doctor, tell us, what are some of the longer term risks that could come with untreated or unmanaged PMOS?
As I discussed, with insulin resistance would be conditions like diabetes, heart conditions, sleep apnea. They could be anxiety, depression, to name a few.
Well, Dr. Saiprasad, we appreciate you taking the time this morning to talk more about this, and I hope this connects with a lot of people out there. But thank you again for being with us. We so appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you for having me here today.